I inadvertently disconnected. So part 2, I was playing a song on a tenor, and the same song. Once upon a time there was a tavern. We used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and drink all the drink we used to do. Those were the days, my friend. I thought we never end. We'd single down forever and a day. We lived the life we choose. We fight and never lose. When we were young and shut away. La 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 la. I play again because it was in the other video. Now this. Okay, you see. Oh, once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do. Okay, other things. More room space. The instrument is slightly bigger. Is deeper here. Here. Yes, it's slightly wider than that, but depends also on the instrument. And okay, this is the ukulele. A ukulele player, accomplished ukulele player, not like me, would play if he had to play a gig where he has to play a lot of things, like Killing Softly. I would survive. I would play on this, not on a concert. This is generally speaking, okay. It's the trend, the tendency, but you can play Hawaiian music on a tenor, and you can play pop music or jazz on a concert. If you play traditional jazz, Dixieland, better the concert. If you play more modern jazz, better tenor. So the other step is low G. Low G is more common on tenors than on concert, and that's reasonable because you have an instrument that has more. This I don't like. It's it's Italian brand. It's too thin, but that's another gripe that I have with this brand. I should have put the low G on the other instrument. Okay, but this has a low G, and these are the Aquila strings that I like red. Much better to my ears than I got. These are very pop strings. It's a bit more metallic sound. I wouldn't go for high G on the ukulele where you play, for example, Hawaiian music. There are specific strings, Hawaiian strings have very mellow sound. I have it, they are black. Once upon a time there was a tavern. Well, we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours, and I dream of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they never end. We sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose, we fight and never lose. For we were young and we had your way. La 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 la. Okay, that's not important in this video, but just for the hell of it, I tend to use many times not the usual we call cowboy chords, chords that are they have many open strings that here there's only one open string, but like this is the epitome of the cowboy chord, La minor 7th, which is very easy, actually is even somebody who doesn't play ukulele can play this. But this is the G7th minor 7th transpose, and it's quite difficult. The E7th is not difficult, D7th is not difficult, I minor not 7th is kind of okay. This is not the first thing you use, but in time people need to be able to transpose their chords. Okay, so for more, some Hawaiian songs are on the brink of being jazzy, so this was used on a baritone, so if I play on a tenor I would play with low G. Arthur Godfrey, the first real baritone player. Don't you tell me the same things all over again, 'cause now don't I wait for you until you learn the same old line, the crazy excuse. I know where I'm done, I'm gonna go where I'm going, do what I do, I don't need your loving, I found somebody new. Okay, here also you see that I play the A, I play here like the G with this. Actually it's the F chord shape, F sharp, G. Usually we play without this because you can play the G here, but actually A, B flat, B flat. I put this, yeah, so you get the idea of, oh, in time I'm not just learning new strumming pattern or thinking pattern, I'm also learning to move our chords along the neck, up the neck. So here you have it, the low G, but there's more to it than the low G. Wow, what is this? I remember everything is tuned 432. If you try to play what I'm playing and you say it doesn't match, it doesn't match. Okay. Don't you tell me the same things all over again, 'cause I'm gonna wait for you until you do hear the same old lying, this crazy excuse, I'm not worth a dime, I'm gonna go and go do what I do, I don't need your loving, I found somebody new. It's the opposite of the video about the ukulele. You have a soprano tune 1 tone higher, this is tuned 1 tone lower. I'm using either baritone strings or guitar strings, the second, third, fourth and fifth, so that you need to have the lowest strings to be both wound strings. You'd say, but doesn't sound like a, yes, it sounds more like a ukulele because it has this warm sound that doesn't have the other. I don't have some lower tuning with re-entry tuning on this. Okay. Now I'm playing the same key, I'm not transposing. So it's also useful if you want to play one tone lower, okay, without changing the chord. If you have another tenor tuned in standard tuning, I need to adjust the singing because this you're breaking my heart, cause you're leaving, you're falling for somebody else. It isn't too easy believing you leave after all we've been through. It's breaking my heart to remember the dreams we depended upon. You're leaving a slow dying ember. I'll miss you, my love, when you're gone. I'll wish you joy, though teardrops burn, and then someday you should want to return. Please hurry back, I will make a new start. We have made a mistake, I got confused. Anyway, this is a real-time video, I do not edit anything. Please hurry back, I will make a new start. Till then you're breaking my heart. Okay, this is a Kamoa E3. I strongly recommend E3 Kamoa. They still make it, or you find second hand. Boomy, yeah, sounds more boomy. Nothing wrong with that. This is halfway, more or less, between a tenor tuning standard and a baritone tuning. It goes. Actually, this is one. This is 1.5 tone higher than tenor. You can also tune 1 tone higher, so half a tone lower. This is 432, so it's a little bit okay. It's not bright. I should add the 6-string tenor, and the resonator tenor, but I would make everything too long, and there are specific instruments that if you don't play them, you don't need to know about them for the time being, at least. So if you only had to have one tenor, I would strongly recommend, for the time being, a low G standard tune tenor. But in time, take into account you need to be able to transpose, okay? Every night I open and pray, a little lover come my way. I get to hold in my arms, I don't imagine holding shut, because I want a girl to go my own. I wanna dream lover, so I want to dream alone. Okay? If you play with other people and you play the same original key, every night I will pray, I dream love will come my way. I care to hold my arms, I know the magic of your charm, because I want a girl to go my own. I wanna dream love, so I don't ever dream alone. I'm transposing. It's very useful to be able to transpose, because you will find situations it's easy to transpose one tone rather than 1.5 tone. It's a very different key. But So you see, but this is one tone lower. That's why I use one, because a 1.5 would be much difficult. It would be in very difficult keys. Not usual, not difficult, but every night I open the pray. Come my way. I get you all in my heart. I don't imagine in your child because I want a girl. Yeah. No, B flat, sorry, you see? To go my own. Anyway, so now you know everything about the tenor, except then the 6-string tenor, not the guitarlele. It's 4 courses, not the guitarlele. I have to shoot another video about the guitarlele. This is a series of videos where I establish some things are not clear. I always speak about standard tuning, everything is so standardized. They say standardized in English? I don't know, in Italian we say standard. Okay, anyway, standard. And I don't go for standard, I go for use your mind, your gray matter. I am for gray matter matters. It's a new movement. You know, gray matters. Between black people and white people, I go for gray people. That's it. So this, the one I wanted is over there. The best option is low G tenor ukulele. Second option, this, if you only had to have 3, just 3 ukuleles. Yeah, don't be stingy. There was a period I loved tenors. I used to play tenors. Now I go for concert and baritone. Okay? Where the standard tuning they give you tuning, this is the best tuning. Both the G tuning, G, C, E, A, and D, G, B, E for baritone. But since people don't usually, beginners play the baritone, I started with the concert soprano video, and now with the tenor versus concert. Okay? Usually people gravitate towards soprano, concert, or concert, whatever. And I have to put them back. Thanks for watching. Watch the first video about these things.